love, and welcome to To Day Rae with me, your girl Ray Ray. It's been a hot minute since you guys have seen this background of the cake kitchen, of my kitchen. It's been a minute. If this is your first video, welcome. Hi, welcome to my channel. So I haven't really been baking this summer, mainly because of my weight loss surgery, and I didn't want any kind of temptations, and I didn't want, you know, whatever. But I'm comfortable enough, and unfortunately I got some bad news from work that I'm not going to be with my favorite teacher. So sad to your cry. But I'm still going to make her belated birthday cupcakes. So I'm going to start working on the cupcake toppers today. Now, I don't know how these are going to work. I don't have a backup plan. So if these don't work, I don't know what I'm going to do. So this is my vision. So I am going to also be using the Dollar General white fondant. This is $5 a box. Does it say $5 on here? No, but this is $5 a box. If you haven't known, I did post a video that Dollar General now has their own like little baking section. It is in the party aisle, and they have fondant now. So, and it's comparable to the Wilton, which is, this is also 24 ounces. So this is $5. I think what this is $10 or something, almost $10. So we're gonna see how it compares to the regular Wilton fondant. I'm very familiar with Wilton fondant. So I'm going to see how this holds up. It also says it's easy to color. I also like how it has the nutrition facts. I mean, these have the nutrition facts too, but see, this is what's weird. So for the Dollar General, I just noticed this. For the Dollar General fondant, it says total fat. And Wilton fondant has 2 grams of fat. This has no sodium. This has no sodium. Total carbs, this has 28 grams of carbs, the Wilton fondant. This has 4 grams of carbs, 3 grams total sugars, and 3 grams added sugar. And there's no protein. There's no protein. So real quick, what is the ingredients in there in these? Okay, here we go. Ingredients. So in the Dollar General, Bake with Love, which I also looked online for information about this. I couldn't find anything. So if there's any detectives out there, work your magic, people, because I couldn't find anything. So this is made with sugar, water, corn syrup, palm oil, gun triglyceride, glycerin, gun arabic, something cello CMC, modified cornstarch, potassium sorbate preservative, acetic acid, sodium acetate, artificial vanilla flavor, artificial color. It says, note, this product is prepared and packaged using equipment that may also process wheat and or soy. It is distributed in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. So here is the ingredients if you are really super concerned about them. And the address, it just says, oh no, it says distributed by 3935 Rabold Circle South. That's R-A-B-O-L-D Circle South, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania 18020. So, and I'm guessing that the made in China part is the box. So there is the Dollar General fondant. Now, of course, our Wilton fondant, it has pretty much the same ingredients, except for this has wheat syrup. But that is, oh no, this has tapioca starch. And that is it, except for this is also made in a facility that also processes tree nuts, eggs, milk, and soy products. So it's weird how they have pretty much almost, this one also has, the Wilton has titanium dioxide. I can put a picture in here comparing the labels and ingredients, because I know that there's people that really are into that type of thing. So this is the fondant we are going to be working with. Now, we're going to be using that. We're going to see how it hardens, how it works in molds, and all that good stuff. Now, this is my vision for these cupcakes. A while ago, I ordered on Wish. Now, what I thought I ordered and what came are two different things. I thought I was ordering the Alice in Wonderland stamps, but I thought that they were the clear stamps. You guys know the clear stamps that go on the acrylic block and you can, you know, whatever. That is what I thought I was ordering. Instead, I get these weird looking stamps. And so I try to go back to the original listing, and there was really not that much description. Well, I found out that these are like some type of self-inking photo stamps. And I'm like, oh. So here is a picture, if you guys can see. I'm guessing the black is what not, it doesn't get the ink. But, because if you see, it's like kind of like rubbery. I'm not sure. Now, with this in mind, because I'm not sure if this is food safe or not, I'm telling everybody not to eat the cupcake toppers. They're just solely for display and beautiful purposes. But yeah, so here is one of the stamps, and here is another stamp, and there is another stamp. This is the other design. This is another design. And this is another design. So these are the designs. So it also came with this. So there, of course, there wasn't any instructions. It just said stamp set, and that's it. So apparently you pour ink in here, and that, oh, you can't see. So apparently, so this is the whole little set, right? And then apparently you pour the ink in here, and then you put the stamp in this mechanism, and I guess the ink, or you pour it in here. I don't know. But then you would take it out and you would stamp it. But this also comes out, but there's no hole, so I'm not really sure what's going on with this. But then you take it out and you stamp it, and lo and behold, there you go. So, but I'm not doing all that. And they're actually pretty hard to get. They're like annoying to get in and out. But I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do, or attempt to do. So this is going to be a trial and error, because I've never used these before. I mean, these are brand new. I just took them out of the pouch. So this is my plan. My plan is I'm only doing 6 cupcakes. So I'm going to make, because there's 6 different things. So I'm going to take, I'm going to make the cupcake toppers. And I also have 2 different picture frame molds. And what I want to do is put fondant in here, and I want these to, of course, harden up. And so my picture frames, and I want it to cover the stamp. Now, of course, some of the picture is going to get covered. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I think, though, I may have to stick with this one, because this is the only one that will actually cover the whole stamp. This one's a little smaller, and if I put the stamp well, it would be okay. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Because I wanted like 2 different kinds of stamps, of frames. But I think I might just go with this one. And I'm going to use this mold for the roses. And I'm going to make white roses. And then you know how the Queen of Hearts has them paint all the white roses red. So I'm just going to like paint the tops, or like half kind of paint them red. And then like have like little drips and have them going around the picture frames. Now in the middle, before I stamp and before I put the picture frame on top of the cupcake topper. Now this is my whole idea. I'm telling you now because this is my vision. I don't know if it's going to work. What I'm going to do is in this middle part, I am going to paint the centers. So because I'm going to stamp these in black with my black airbrush. So what I'm going to do is like, there's one, where is it? Is it, no, not this one. Hold on. Okay, so there's this stamp, particular stamp. So there's Alice and there's like the caterpillar dude. So I think what I want to do is I want to do like a tie-dye type blue and green, maybe a little purple mixed in there background. Then once that dries, I'm going to try to stamp the image on it and then put the picture frame on top. I don't know yet what color I'm painting the picture frames as well. So this might be a little bit of a process. And it's also very humid in the house, which of course it is, because I was going to be cake decorating today and the Lord said, oh, Ray is going to be decorating. Let's just give her a hard time and make it humid. So, and we don't have AC right now because my husband got frustrated because our AC froze up. Now this week's been perfect with temperatures. It is a little warm today as well. But our AC kind of froze, so it wouldn't shut off. It was like stuck. So he actually took the whole circuit out of the AC. So it's not like we can just flip it back on. So let's hope and pray that my idea can come to life and we can do these. I am going to practice with these stamps. The only thing is that I'm nervous of is that I'm afraid to like mess them up. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know like how many times I can reuse it. Are they gonna get yucky? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I should just maybe do 2 of each and just hope for the best. I don't know, but we're gonna give it a whirly-turly. So let's go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk over this one. I usually fast forward through all this because you don't really need to see this part, but I want to prove and give you guys my first impression as I open it. Here is the packaging. It's very nice. It's nice and soft. Let me see if I can open it this way. No, it's really nice, tight. I like this packaging a lot. Let me get my scissors because I'm just gonna cut the top right here. Oh wow, so soon as I cut it, this vanilla, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Oh wow, look at this. So I'm liking this already. So look at this. It's not only wrapped once, but it is wrapped twice. So look at that. So this is the first package. Look at this. They weren't playing for $5. Okay, so I'm going to, let me my scissors again. I put them back. These are my baking only scissors. The only kind of packaging that this thing cuts is cake related. So let's get this open. I really like how they ensured the packaging because, believe it or not, I have actually ordered and bought the Wilton fondant before, and it has come hard because the inner packing is, okay, so it is kind of sticky. It's very sticky, super soft. Wow, look at that. It's really, really soft. Like I said, it's sticky, but oh, it smells so good. I don't want to taste it. I can't taste it because I can't have it right now. I'm still on soft food, even though this is considered a soft food, but I'm not allowed to have any type of gum or gummies or anything like that because it can cause an obstruction in my stomach. So I'm not trying to go that far. However, so I'm going to pack this back up and I'm going to fold this. I really like the double layer of protection. That is super good. It's super soft. Not a lot, I guess, not too much elasticity. I mean, I don't know, but it's really, really soft. So, and I guess as I'm working it, I mean, it is still sticky. So let's get my corn flour in here. And actually, you know what? I'm going to get my son to taste it. Hold on. Okay, so I called in Brayden, and I'm giving him a piece. Here you go. Taste that and let me know what you think. You guys can't see him, but what do you think? What's it taste like? Be honest. If you don't like it, that's fine.
I really didn't get the flavor in it.
You didn't really get a flavor? You didn't taste like vanilla or anything?
No, I didn't get a flavor, so can you give me a bigger piece?
I can give you a bigger piece. Here. Now it has a little bit of cornstarch on it now, but... Okay, so what does it taste like? Is it good? Is it gummy? Is it soft? What is it?
It's soft. Vanilla-y.
Yeah.
And really good.
Okay, so you approve of that?
It's really good.
Okay. Thank you. That's all. So Brayden tasted it and he said that it was really good. You are really hot, sir. You're hot. Oh my goodness. You're gonna make my fondant melt. My goodness. All right. Thank you, sir. You may go back to your video games. Okay, so I'm rolling it out. I feel like I don't know, like I feel like I have to keep adding cornstarch. I need to refill my little cornstarch pouch too. So yeah, I don't... Oops, I hate when I do that. When I roll over it, oh, that makes me so annoyed. Okay, so it seems okay. I'm gonna actually fold this and I'm gonna roll this out again. I wanna have a thick enough cupcake topper, but I wanna have it like one even, like, that's why I have my little bands on, because I need it thick enough to hold the picture frame and stuff. So no, I think that's still too thin. So I'm just gonna keep kind of rolling this and playing with this and playing with the thickness a little bit. it does seem very soft. I don't know, or I mean, I'm kind of considering actually adding, because it feels super soft, adding what is it, Tylose to it. But we'll see. I'm gonna give it a shot first. So I'm gonna take my cookie cutter, I believe this is my 2-inch, and I'm gonna cut, I only need 6 of these, so I'm gonna cut this. Oh yeah, I forgot, my stupid cookie cutter doesn't like to, it wants to be a pain in the butt, because it's got like a, where is it at? It's like over here somewhere. It's like got a little cut or something, and it's been acting weird and not cutting. So, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But that's my cookie cutter, so. All right, so I wanted to do the little scalloped edges. So all right, I'm gonna cut these out. They seem okay. I'm gonna put some wax paper down. I have just a little plate next to me, and I'm just gonna stick them on there for them to like dry. I'll probably flip them over also as well. We'll see how they go. So I'm gonna roll out 4 more, and if I have any other problems or concerns, I will come back and let you know. Okay, so I have all 6 of my cupcake toppers cut out, so I don't need this anymore. I think next what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use some of these molds for roses. I found, Miss Jessica gave me this one, and I had this one. So I'm gonna use both. This one's actually for clay. This one's actually for fondant, I think. But this one's got a little rose in here, and this one has a rose in there. And what I'm going to do, I need a little brush, because I always like to brush, make sure I get all that, you know, nice and coated. Why is that? Oh, it's like caked in there now. Okay, we're good. And that had like a little yellow tint to it. So I'm gonna see how, now this is still the Dollar General Fondant. I'm just going to play with this and see how, now like I said, I haven't added any Tylose to this. This is just it in its glory. And I also decided, I think I'm gonna do this in a two-part video, because I feel like this way you can see how it is, you know, in molds and things like that. And then when I actually do the stamping, I'm gonna do a video part 2, because I do want these to kind of dry and stuff. So when I like do all the painting and things like that, I want these to be pretty dry. So this is the first rose in the mold. We got it in there. Let's see how it comes out. Let's see, I just dropped it. So pretty good. Nice pretty little rose. That was in the fondant mold. Now I'm gonna do one over here in this clay mold. This one's a little bit harder. So let's see how this one turns out, because I want some different size roses, because you know, roses come in all different kinds of sizes, and it's kind of stuck to my finger. Like, what in the world? So let me put a little bit more cornstarch, and I'm gonna take some and stick it to my finger so it doesn't stick to the fondant. There we go. Let me move this. And then I'm just gonna roll this like that. Just kind of clean the edges up. if you haven't seen my one video, I did a video a while ago, and it was don't stick to the cake aisle. Like I said, I use all kinds. As you see, I'm using stamps. I'm using, this is actually, like I said, a clay mold. So don't limit yourself to the cake aisle. I use so many items that aren't even cake related. So here I'm going to take this out. Here is another little rose. I actually think I like the other one better. But I mean, just to put along the edges of the picture frames, I think that'll be good. I'm going to actually do one of those while I'm recording now, because like I said, I'm going to do this in a 2-part series, because I feel like that would be much better. So I'm going to actually take like a snake of fondant, and I'm going to just kind of jab it in here around the edges and stuff. Whoops, let me get some cornstarch on my fingers and just see how they just kind of meet. But I need a little piece of fondant in here. Oh, like I said, this is super sticky stuff. This fondant is, I feel like, I don't know if it's more stickier than Wilton, but I feel like it's much softer, definitely, than Wilton. If you notice, this is also a clay mold. Ooh, that's pretty, but can you go back down in there, please? So, now with the picture frame, I have to take the middle section out. Oh my goodness, I think this messed up. I feel like I'm struggling right now. I feel like I have to keep putting cornstarch on my fingers a lot more than I feel like I normally would have to. I'm not sure. But yeah. Alright, so this is a little chunky up here. I guess I'm just smoothing the edges out. This part I feel like is like so super time consuming, you know, because you want a nice, flawless, you know, decoration. So now I'm like pushing it all inwards, making sure I got that nice line. I need to make sure that's okay. Smoothing out pretty good. Let me get this side right here. Okay, so hopefully this top didn't mess up too much. So now we are going to pop this out. It's coming right out. Let me grab this side. There we go. And then I'm just gonna straighten it up. There we go. That's not too bad. How about that? So there is the picture frame. I can pick it up very carefully just to show you guys the details and stuff. It's a little wonky right this second, but I'm gonna put it to dry. Like I said, I am gonna paint these. I may leave them white. I may paint them different colors. Not quite sure yet. But I'm going to put them over here on my pan to let them dry. So yeah, 6 more to do. Okay, so I decided to end this video here for part 1. I'm gonna go ahead and make 5 more picture frames and make more roses, and then I'm gonna let them dry, and then in part 2 I'm going to paint them and I am going to do the roses and put everything together and play with the stamps. That'll come up in part 2. This part I just wanted to show you guys and use the Dollar General Fondant, show you guys. I haven't colored it yet. Maybe I should, I'm not sure. Because it says it's easy to color, but maybe if I need a different color later on. I really only need white because, like I said, in Alice in Wonderland, the roses are white and she paints them red, which is what I'm gonna do with the roses that I have. I'm gonna have like little splatters of red on it and like maybe have just the tops of them painted red. So yeah. So that is the end of part 1. I'm going to be doing part 2. So part 2 is coming soon. So keep your eyes open for that. I hope you enjoyed this part of my video, and I hope you enjoyed my review. My final review is that yes, in a pinch, I would buy this. Like I said, I can't taste it. I'm so sorry because I'm not trying to, I am like super strict with everything that the hospital told me. So I'm not trying to get sick. But in a pinch, I mean, I would buy this. Like, I would 100% buy this. I think it's nice. I don't think I would cover a whole cake in it because it is very vanilla-y, very vanilla-like, except for it's very artificial vanilla. As I'm working with it, it's a very strong, like when I first opened that bag, the scent of vanilla hits you, but it's a very artificial vanilla, like super artificial. It just reminds me of canned vanilla frosting is exactly what it reminds me of. So, I mean, you can make the choice. Like I said, I would use it for decorations. Now, I'm not putting Tylose in these. I'm just gonna see how they naturally dry, see how they handle on their own, and see how they handle on with the elements. They could harden quicker. I know Wilton fondant can like take a little bit. So I'm just making the bits and bobs now. Like I said, I'm gonna let them do their thing. But I want to get all the painting and stuff done after dinner tonight, after karate and everything. So, because I think I may go up to the school tonight or tomorrow, if not definitely Friday, because my son has his school orientation tomorrow. So yeah. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned and keep your eyes open for part 2, and I will see you guys in the next video. And remember to please be kind, because you don't know what kind of battle someone's going through, so don't be a dick. All right, guys, I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.